Well now, son, pull up a chair a minute. I can see the weight on your shoulders clear as day. Most men don't realize this truth till they're worn thin. A man's body can work hard, but his spirit, that needs feeding too. Back when I rode the cattle trails, I learned something mighty important. If a man don't step outside every now and then, feel the wind on his face, hear the creek talking to the rocks, let the sunrise paint his eyes awake, his soul starts drying out, even if his hands stay strong. See, God didn't make this world full of beauty for no reason. The mountains, the trees, the rivers, the open sky, they all preach a quiet sermon if a man's willing to listen. Some evenings like tonight, I'd sit by the fire, just watching the flames dance slow whilst gazing up at the stars in the sky. And I'd feel something settle inside me, like my spirit finally had room to breathe again. And every now and then I'd head into town, sit on the porch outside the general store, and listen to an old fiddler play soft and slow. Nothing fancy, just a tune full of life and longing. And I'd think to myself, a man who never feeds his soul gets hollow, no matter how strong his hands look. Now don't mistake me. I ain't saying you gotta climb mountains or chase sunsets every day. Some men live out on farms. Some live in towns where the streets are dusty and the houses sit close together. But wherever you are, you can find God's quiet if you look for it. Maybe it's sitting by a creek. Maybe it's stepping outside before the day starts. Maybe it's staring at the clouds drifting slow. Maybe it's reading a psalm when the world's still dark. Maybe it's just taking a walk and thanking God for the breath in your lungs. Quiet moments like that, they steady a man. And while you're building quiet, you build habits too. Small ones, simple ones, habits that anchor you to God. Wake up and pray, even if it's quick. Take a walk and breathe deep. Write down the thoughts that won't leave you alone. Sit with silence till your mind quits bucking like a wild horse. Read a little scripture. Let your heart slow down enough to hear what God's been trying to tell you. You do that day after day, and you'll start feeling yourself change. Not loud, not suddenly, but steady. The way God likes to work. This world's full of noise, son. Noise that keeps a man distracted, restless, half alive. But a quiet man, a man who guards his mind, feeds his soul, and watches the world God made with open eyes. That man grows wise and strong. Now don't get me wrong, son. A man don't grow wise or strong by staring at the sky alone. But when he slows down, quiets his mind, and listens for the Lord, that's when God starts shaping him. Quiet ain't the power. God is. God don't need quiet to move, but a man needs quiet if he aims to listen. So go on. Step outside. Sit with the silence. Let your spirit breathe again. Let beauty remind you that God is real and near and speaking, even when life feels loud. And remember, son, measure twice, cut once, and mean what you say.